Hey kids, boys and girls, how y'all doing? Alex here at Rosedale subway station, just to the north of downtown Toronto. This is a station I've never been before. One of the original stations, opened in 1954, and despite that it's very close to downtown, it's actually a pretty quiet station. And it's open air, so it's a very unique design. Davisville station kind of has that similar format, but yeah, well, yours truly here on the very last day of September 2022, Friday afternoon, just before rush hour. I took the subway one stop north from Bloor Yonge Station. I think while I was waiting for the northbound train, I saw this like Asian chick. I think she was being a bit disruptive and harassing the guy at the Gateway newsstand. So I think security was called or something, but MCA like anything go down. But yeah, here we are at Crescent Road and Yonge Street, and they are doing construction to make the station accessible, as you guys can see. And of course the 82 Rosedale bus will loop around here. I was going to film a ride on that route, but I'm going to wait for next time. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a walking video or not, but it's a nice day once again. There's the subway. That's looking to the north. I'm over here because the sidewalk is closed. They're doing some minor construction. And yeah, we're here in the city's Rosedale neighborhood. Wanted to do a walking video around here for a while. And you know, today's a perfect day to be doing that. It's like 16 Celsius. I am wearing a sweater because, you know, it's already beginning of fall and a bit chilly. So yeah, we're heading east on Crescent Road. This neighborhood is known as the Old Money neighborhood. Because if you know how expensive it is, I think it's one of the most expensive neighborhoods to live in the city. But I think what's really cool about that is because, you know, Rosedale has a unique charm of very nice, big-ass homes, and that's very close to downtown. And Rosedale Station, which I just got off, I've never been there before. And it's a station where a lot of people are rail fan. I saw a lot of videos from some of my viewers, as well as other people that I was subscribed to. But I never really walked around this neighborhood on foot in years, so we're gonna check it out and meander for a bit. I guess today is the National Truth for Reconciliation Day, honoring the lives of Indigenous people. There's the 82 Rosedale bus, and there's a Nova on it. I think they just changed the visions. Now the 82 is a Eglinton route. It was previously a Wilson route. So they did a couple of adjustments, as always. So again, this bus is gonna loop around. See, look, it has the orange symbol to mark today. It's a statutory holiday in some ways, but not really here. So I think we're gonna end this walking video up at probably around Yonge and Bloor, or near it at least. I hope I know where I'm going. I can always use my map. Hey, that's a nice car there. What is that? I dig it. I don't know if they hurt me, but that's a Corvette. Nice. This is Clooney Drive. I don't know how to pronounce that. Actually, the 82 Rosedale is either a Birchmount or Eglinton route. One or the other. Either way, it was previously a Wilson route. As we're continuing heading east on Crescent Road. Keep walking east, you'll find Mount Pleasant Road. There's more of Rosedale, but I am not going to walk around there. At least east of Mount Pleasant. I was studying at Robarts Library again today, and even though it's like 2:44, like 2:45, and I may have time, and then I want to film a bus ride on the 7 route. Very quiet neighborhood. Very relaxing as well. It's nice homes over here. It's a thumbnail opportunity. And this is a heritage house here. House is built for Martha Thomas Hamilton, General Manager at the Canadian Oil Company. Nice. Plaque was commemorated in 2020. It looks like. Here's Rosedale Road. I'm gonna turn off probably the next street, South Drive, I think. Then I'll find Park Road as well. I think Park Road will take me down to Davenport Road. Sorry, not Davenport, Church Street. And then I'll be able to find my way into Bloor Yonge Station. Again, as I mentioned, it's just the beginning of rush hour, so the train was packed as usual at Bloor Yonge. But I was getting off anyway, so I didn't really need to worry. But you know, it's also had people concerned about crowding, because you know, like a lot of you guys, you know, there's so many people out there that don't like crowding. But you know, COVID or not, everything is really back to normal with you know, bumped up ridership and a lot of people going back to work in person. There's kind of narrower space here, eh? Ooh, that's a nice little driveway here. Oh, this Howland House. I think it's another heritage house, I think. These beautiful gardens. I think if you're walking in neighborhoods like this, like Forest Hill, Deer Park, Rosedale especially, try to do it on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I have done a few of these walking videos, some like around like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. on a weekend, but that's not really my thing anymore. I hate getting up in the mornings on weekends. But like me, I don't have a job yet. Well, actually, I might have a job coming up. No promises yet, and that squirrel's carrying something. Here's South Drive, so I think the next street up ahead would be Mount Pleasant Road. But I'm gonna cross over here. Oop. Gave them the wave. So I was saying, I actually applied for a job with the Toronto Transit Commission. It's an online job, so get me started on it, but I'm not gonna go into the details yet until like whether I get selected or not. I don't even know if TTC will let me know if I'm selected for the position. I'm not gonna disclose what it is until like, you know, I actually get it, or probably not, but that's all I'll say. There's Rosedale Public School. It's a nice looking pathway to that house. Imagine if you lived here. Oh my. I wouldn't want to live here in this neighborhood. I'm more of like a person to live like in like partial suburbia, like where I live at Briar Hill, Belgravia, that sort of nature, somewhere close to rapid transit, so I'm kind of lucky. Don't worry, I'm not really insulting you, but you still got its interesting charm and elegancy, of course. And of course, when we're talking about neighborhoods like this, we're always talking about the difference between the rich and the poor people. So I do not want to get into that. It's a pretty controversial topic, and plus, you know, I don't want to be biased. Though I have been biased in some videos because, you know, sometimes I like and hate things equally, like fucking human beings, for example. Lots of squirrels around here, eh? I was feeding the squirrels last night. I gave them like 2 nuts, but other than that, they didn't really seem attractive. And also, I think you're bound to see rabbits here as well. I hope I can catch a rabbit sighting or 2. Nice looking gateway here with a security pad. Here's Park Road. I didn't want this to be a long video, so I'm just gonna make it a bit short and simple. Park Road is very long though, but we are now heading southwest. There we are. You know, a couple of years ago, you know, my dad would, my dad only drives, so we would always like drive to downtown or wherever. I remember when we used to park right here on the streets, and then we would just walk over to Yonge and Bloor and then other parts of downtown. I'm sorry, he hates taking him at TTC. He just can't stand it. But, you know, we're all very opinionated about things. I am not going to drive myself either. It's very overwhelming, and there's no desire for me to do it, even though, you know, my parents are like, Alex, you should get a driver's license, you know, there's a benefit having the car. Hell no. I don't want to pay for friggin' insurance. I do not want to have to worry about, you know, bad drives, because the roads are already not safe anyways. Right? It's like people don't pay attention. People don't like fucking look or use their eyes and stuff. God. I'm telling you, the pandemic has really brought out a lot of things on the negative side. I'm just more of a person to just walk on foot and use public transit because, you know, I've always been a transit fan. I'm so glad we live in a city with one of the greatest transit systems in the world. I know a lot of people like to shit talk the TTC. Sometimes I do, but it's very rare because the TTC is a world-renowned transit system, and I feel like they have a bright future in terms of like building new rapid transit lines and all that stuff. The only thing that still pisses me off is the frequency, so. And plus, you know, sometimes they lie to us too. Here's Avondale Road. Oh man, I can't believe today's the last day of September and tomorrow's October, which means we'll be about 3 months left until the end of the year. I keep having to say this. We're at the end of 2022. We're almost there, but it's really a whole different vibe now that, you know, we're kind of over this COVID thing. And we hope to be next year and, you know, free from all trauma and danger and all that shit. Hoping for the best. And also, you know, I'm still balancing between university and YouTube stuff. You know, I just got monetized, and again, if you really like what I do, want to show your support, you can head to my PayPal page. You can send me a quick token of appreciation, or you can use Super Thanks as well. I actually got my first Super Thanks transaction 3 days ago by someone who appreciated my my video at Robart's Library. So Henry is Tech Tips. I think that's how I said your name. Thank you very much of a Super Thanks. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, a lot of content creators like to, you know, really use collect funds for their support. So don't hesitate to do that. And here's Rosedale Valley Road. However, it becomes a Lima Road after this, or I think to the west of here. But Rosedale Valley Road is pretty interesting because you're going through a wave of trees, or basically a tree tunnel, and then it heads underneath Bloor Street and then out into Bayview Avenue. So it's an interesting ride. My dad and I have driven on this street thousands of times. I did not know I would be back here, but that's all right. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna go up Alimer Road and down Yonge Street. How about that? Because once you get uphill, you'll be at Church Street. So into the downtown core. I'm not really done yet. I want to go up this way. So now we're heading northwest, and we'll be walking. We'll be walking right next to the subway. Again, this neighborhood is served by the Rosedale subway station, or you can also walk to Bloor Young Station, depending on your choice. Sadly, there's no sidewalk on the other side of the street, so I'm all on the right side. This weekend is Nuit Blanche, making its return to the city, obviously because of COVID, for the first time in 3 years. I am hoping to do that tomorrow night, and if I do, it's probably going to be during the how should I put this? It's probably going to be on the Yonge Street, because Yonge Street will be like the center of it all. So again, Google Nuit Blanche. But they also have other artscapes and exhibits in other parts of the city, like Scarborough Town Center, for example. I was there yesterday and saw them setting up for this weekend. Again, it's all night, so if I'm able to, I'll probably get my ass out at the late dark. I don't normally do videos after dark, but I have done that a few times, but not that often. I really want to do that. So the subway is right here. Of course, these trees are kind of blocking the view, but they're gonna lose their leaves pretty soon. Now we are gradually turning into perfect north. And it's very common to see traffic building up here heading north because, again, it's rush hour, so. But nevertheless, this is still an interesting street. So now we're on Alimer Road, I believe. Or is it Alimer Road? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to assume it's Alimer. Okay, now you can see the subway. It's open air between Rosedale and into a tunnel just before it enters Bloor Young Station. You can already see what are the changing colors. Oh, I hear a train. It's heading north. Hey, it's 5555, the lucky 5. We meet again. Not really, but... Oh, I forgot to mention, speaking of the subway, the entirety of the Yonge University line is now equipped with automatic train control. There's another one coming, but it's entering a speed zone, so I'm not going to film it that much. But, yeah, after nearly a decade of weekend subway closures, they finally completed it. But originally, I thought ATC wasn't going to do that well, but because I was very concerned about its speeds and the safety. Actually, I am still concerned about the safety, but they really just want to improve reliability. And plus, the signaling system is decades and decades old. So really, they just wanted to speed up work and the signaling. So now we don't have to deal with all of this crap, having to wait for shuttle buses and then packing onto them during the weekends, and especially having to find alternative routes. I know I didn't really explore much around this area, but I will be back because it's more of Rosedale, at least east of Mount Pleasant Road. I think I'm gonna head back into the subway, then I'll head home by taking the 7th Bathurst route and film a ride on it. Feels like I've been filming most of these ride videos at rush hour. especially when there's a lot of people. Hey, here's where I was, Rosedale Station, 20 minutes ago, and here comes the train heading south. Oh, it's Almer Avenue, alright. Montreal Indulgent Fall. It's a good place to go to in the fall, but I was already there in spring. And there's the bus terminal, which is I think it's partially closed off. And now Almer Road becomes Belmont Street. Oh, I gotta cross to the other side now. I am thinking, should I just continue heading south all the way down to Bloor and into the subway, or I don't know. I got many options. It's 301, but I'll just head south. I can always walk around the. I haven't really done the area between Avenue, Yonge, St. Clair, Bloor in a while, so I really want to get back to that area at some point. The area is really beautiful, especially in the fall. So I will definitely get around to coming back. But for now, you know, I really want to appreciate everyone who specifically watches these one of my walking videos of me just going around Toronto and the GTA. And especially you transit fanatics out there, elevator fanatics. I do a lot of other random shit as well, so. But I don't know, again, I don't know if it really matters about, you know, subscribe, because, you know, most of my viewers are not actually subscribed to this channel, but I do see the same people who comment, you know, from now and then, so thank you guys. So now we're in the somewhat affluent. Actually, it is affluent, but this is the Yorkville neighborhood. Very posh, and it's very, used to be the hipster central. Back in the 60s especially. And there's a few underground shopping malls as well. There's Canadian Tire, and there is Davenport Road on the right, and Church Street on the left. Okay, Bloor seems to be a long way down, so I think I'm going to end this up at Church Street, maybe end this up at Herald Park, which is right on top of the subway. And then I'll just find a way into Bloor Yonge Station. So that's what I'm gonna do. Here's Masonic Temple. I think it's still a entertainment venue. And now we're heading east on Church Street, and I'm going to wrap this up. Yep, this is the typical traffic that has returned for the rush hour. I haven't done a walking video on Church Street in a while, so I'm also going to get back to that as well. Of course, it's a fairly new apartment that was constructed sometime in the early 2010s. There's a few benches there, but I am not gonna walk over there because it's private property. And now you see over there, a building with a little gaps in between. That's the Hudson's Bay store, or what used to be the Hudson's Bay store. It closed in May, but the parking garage still exists because there's still some shops underneath the store, but they are definitely going to redevelop it. And here's Haroldtown Park. I haven't been to this spot in a while. Good place to overlook the subway trains. You can even feel them underneath the ground. Okay, there is somebody over there, so I am not gonna. Oh, perfect. Alright, so it goes underneath, and all the way. Wow. Well, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And if you want to support my channel, as I mentioned, visit my PayPal link and hit the super thanks button, well, whichever one prefers for you. I still gotta find a proper intro for this, but guys, that's it. So, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Sayonara. Adios. Bye-bye. Oh, and enjoy your October. Halloween is coming up.